Over, we are just days away from 2K Day and the launch of NBA 2K21.
And if you can't wait, you can get early access to the NBA 2K21 demo right now. Here's how you get started.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. A terrific evening. Look at Old Town there. The historic city of Boston is our backdrop tonight. It's the NBA. Hey, Dave. Well, the G League continues to be a great asset for the NBA. Great stuff, David. Thank you. We've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Cantor.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
So here's Miami's starting group. Jimmy Butler is out there with Jones. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Robinson. And it's Nunn in at the 1. And for Boston, Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the center. To the inside. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass right on the money.
Butler. He can't get it to go. And the Celtics going the other way now. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat and came out with a win.
And really brought an impressive physicality to that matchup, drawing a ton of fouls and, of course, went on to win it.
No doubt that's what made the difference. The aggression they showed, attacking, drawing contact. It got them points at the line and made foul trouble a big concern on the other side.
Now Butler, after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. 14 feet away. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. And Bam Adebayo. He just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy player who can finish in the paint with the best of them. Very quick on his feet and can cover a lot of ground for a player his size.
Here's Nunn, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Nunn. His last outing, he had 18 points. And there's the pass to Butler.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And here's Walker outside. The shot, no good. And it's Miami the other way. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them. Robinson, that's good. The Celtics have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Walker kicks to Tice. Tatum on the wing. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
An explosive player who has no problem finishing above the rim. Tatum does damage inside.
Here's Nunn. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Walker. Plays it in off the breakaway. Walker's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, smart heads-up defense by Walker, setting up the break. He's so good at coming up with those steals without putting himself or his team at risk.
Butler passes to Nunn. Now here's Butler. And in the game with Charlotte, he did not play well. Hayward grabs the board.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
And Walker kicks to Hayward. Left side Walker. Back to Brown. 5 to shoot. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Pass to Butler. Got a piece of it. Can they get it? And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, Bam at 6'10" might be a little bit undersized, but there's something in his activity on a nightly basis, Kevin, that feels like he plays bigger. Just a pogo stick, gets around, covers some ground laterally, does a great job of both protecting the rim and finishing strong.
First one falls for him. And without a bio and finishing plays, Brent, he is a terrific dunker.
No doubt. Guys are looking for him all over the rim, and you could throw it just about anywhere, and Bam is going to go up and just look for that. Bam right on you. Great energy, great athleticism, and continues to find ways in which he can make solid offensive contributions for the Heat.
Brent, talk about the length of the season. Commissioner Silver is also considering proposals to shrink the season. What do you think?
I think it'd be interesting, and I'm not sure financially how the league goes back from an 82-game season and ticket sales and revenue and television and how they kind of unwind what it is they've agreed to. But 70 games to me in terms of the competition, Kevin, in terms of the elevated play of the star players on a nightly basis, the fact that you probably get stars to appear in every game and not be sat out for load management and things like that, I think overall it'd be pretty healthy.
Here's Butler after Gordon Hayward's bucket. Yep, it counts.
About time he got one to fall there. Before that, 6 straight misses to start this one.
That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Offensive rebound. Cantor finds Brown. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Brown's got 5 points so far.
Like the execution there from Cantor. Usually likes to score, this time with the pass.
Robinson passes to Nunn. Throws it up high. Stolen by Cantor. And here comes Hayward, leading the fast break. The quick look, no good that time. Last game for the Celtics, it was a loss to the Bucks. To the left wing. Robinson passes to Nunn. Robinson left side. It's a floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Robinson's got his second bucket of the night.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Walker dishes to Hayward. Brown outside. Hayward against Butler. Hayward right side from deep. Walker. The shot comes out, and it's Miami the other way. Robinson left side. Back to Butler. Here's Nunn. No points in the game yet for him. And stolen by Hayward. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Here's Walker. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
A young guy with maturity, awareness, and a feel for the game. Tatum is special.
Butler attacking. Softly drops in the floater. Butler's got his second bucket.
You know what? Struggling a little bit, but I do command the effort. 2 of 8 from the field. Let's see if that one gets him going.
Walker the pass to Tatum. Back to Walker. Here's the teardrop, and the layup is good. Walker's got 8 points.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Brown against Robinson. Pass to Nunn. Back to Robinson. And Tatum pulls it down. Boston leading by 7. Brown inside, defended by Butler. He doesn't hit that one. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Adebayo, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. He's got 6.
I do so enjoy watching a bounce pass executed that perfectly.
Here's Walker, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. Has worked on that shot and tool set enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And with Walker, as he has progressed as a player, you know, Greg, so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
Kemba Walker hits them both.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Now Dragic, 11 points for him in that last game against Charlotte. Good on the three-point shot.
Just can't leave Goran Dragic open from the three-point line. He loves getting free from beyond the arc and letting it fly.
It's stolen by Dragic. That's tipped. Brown against Robinson. And it's Brown missing.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Now here's Dragic. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. And it goes down 2 points. And now just a 2-point Celtic lead.
And nice court vision from Dragic there to get a great look at the bucket.
Walker the pass to Cantor. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Walker. Down low. Brown. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And really, Brown is very talented at nailing shots, even while getting hit. What muscle this guy has.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And 74%, you know, so-so. He probably wouldn't mind seeing it a little bit higher.
Find the lane. 1 shot.
That free throw good from Brown. Brandon, this next question culture we're in, what comments do you want to hear from players who have just lost a game and facing disappointment?
I like the humility aspect of this question, Kevin, and the thing that I listen to most from players who get it, they'll compliment their opponent first. Something had to happen where the opponent did something enough to beat you on that night. So you don't say that we did all these things. Give the opponent credit first. Secondly, players who shoulder a massive amount of responsibility, they'll say that they could have played better first. And that takes and deflects everything away from their teammates. And then they'll talk about what they're looking forward to most, and their challenge is we'll get better tomorrow. We'll get better next game. And that they know there's room to grow. Those 3 things are pretty impactful.
Well said.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the Celtics rebounding well this summer. From the loss of Kyrie Irving and Al Horford, Kemba Walker possibly a better fit for this team.
And with their young core, understandable that they didn't want to extend Horford out to age 37. A revamped roster, but I think they remain a contender in the East.
And Brown drops them both. And with this summer signing of Jimmy Butler, the Miami Heat demonstrating they still can lure star talent to South Beach.
The Heat back on the rise. The Butler signing sets the stage for the summer of 2021 when they should have the cap space to sign another max player.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Kemba Walker picks one up.
And the veteran Goran Dragic still producing late in his career. Not the force he once was, but always a source of playmaking and scoring.
That one is off. Well, you look at the career of Dragic, Greg, he's always been a scoring point guard.
Yeah, and as Dragic has aged, he has learned to lean more and more on his outside shot. Even when his first step and speed start to falter, he'll find ways to put up points.
He doesn't get the second one.
Well, when it comes to free throws, Dragic is just money from the line.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Moves on moves. That's Jason Tatum.
I mean, this guy's a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Guys, you talk about players coming in and with a huge impact. Jason Tatum showed he was more than ready to be an NBA star.
Rare do you see a player as polished and as impactful as Tatum. Stepped right in to be one of the top players on a top team with Boston. Fits their system perfectly, and really the sky is the limit for that young man.
And so Tatum nails them both.
Third pick in that 17 NBA draft after a strong rookie campaign. I think Tatum was going to be around for a while.
Now here's Dragic. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Cantor. In a moment here to highlight some of the best and brightest from beyond the stripe. Dragic with a wide open look.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Crowder against Walker. Back to Hayward. 6 to shoot. From deep. Miami grabs the miss. Butler's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dragic with it. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And he banks in the layup. Adebayo's got 10 points.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Brown finds Tatum. Back to Brown. Over Robinson. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Dragic against Walker. Now here's Butler. Defense right on him. Over Hayward. Butler no good. Boston leading by 7. Walker taking his time here. From past the arc. And that one is off. And so it's Boston, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. Back to the action after this word. Jimmy Butler, a hard worker on the floor and off the court as well, possesses a unique individuality.
I worked extremely hard to get where I am today, so whenever you walk to my house, you see a really big, some may call it obnoxious, boombox aquarium, but I love music. I don't really watch too much TV. It's always music, so it's just another thing to remind me, continue to be who you are. It just has fish inside of it.
A boombox aquarium, huh? Points for originality, Greg.
Butler, not shy, breaking from convention, beats to the rhythm of his own drum.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Brown the small forward with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Walker and Smart the guards. And it's Cantor in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Celtics leading by 5. Brown feeling it out a bit. And Walker kicks to Tatum. Right side to Walker. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
That is how he rolls. A prolific scorer. Walker's been calling his own number tonight.
Here's Hero. Dishes to Dragic. At the teardrop, and he sinks the layup. Dragic has got 5 now.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Walker finds Cantor. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's Brown missing.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Walker against Dragic. Shoots over Walker. No good from Dragic.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Smart dishes to Cantor. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Cantor's got his first basket of the night.
This is the thing about Cantor. He has the size to muscle through contact and the good touch to boot.
Iguodala, the pass to Crowder. Great D that time from Tatum.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Iguodala outside. Outside Dragic from downtown trains the 3-pointer. Dragic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Boston. They've led by as much as 10. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Dragic against Walker. And it's Dragic off the drive. It's good. Now just a 5-point Boston lead. Boston's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Walker. No good that time. And it's Miami the other way. Iguodala outside. Outside Dragic. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Offline with his 3. Celtics leading by 5. Brown outside. Drills the 3-pointer. Brown's got 13.
And the three-point shot is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be draining these looks.
Walker against Dragic. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Adebayo throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now, here's Walker. 11 points for him in that last game against Milwaukee. That one off the back iron and out.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Right wing. Dragic looking it over. The pass to Hero. Shoots the three, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got his 4th assist in this one. Walker against Dragic. Brown outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Iguodala outside. Pass to Adebayo. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Tatum. Rebound by Iguodala. The Heat trail by 3. They shoot again. No good from Dragic.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And it's Brown missing. Miami's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Adebayo. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Left side, Smart. Here's Walker. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Well, the book, Greg, is the same for Enes Kanter as it's always been. Great score inside, but his defense leaves you wanting.
And Kevin, at this point, he is who he is. I mean, for better or worse. Kanter is still a force off the bench to give a team some post presence in their second unit, but not sure he'll ever be a player to build around.
Smart finds Tatum. Here's Kanter. Jay Crowder pulls it in.
He wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Pass to Hero. Dragic against Walker. Dragic against the bucket.
Yeah, Dragic is a solid shooter, especially from the mid-range area on the floor.
And here's Walker. He's got 17. Sweet little floater. Walker's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, Kevin. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Well, you watch Goran Dragic play, and Brent, he's so deceptive with his movement both on and off the ball.
Yeah, I think one of the reasons why, Kevin, is the change of speeds. I also add the fact that guys who can handle the ball and are crafty and are left-handed, boy, it's tough on a nightly basis to change up your mindset to guard a guy who you know is going to go left all the time as opposed to right. Trust me, in practice, I had to do that with Manu Ginobili a ton of time in San Antonio. Dragic similar. Great use of speed change.
He throw good. Adebayo. At the number of trades now starting to involve stars. Feels like the league's power balance is always shifting to some degree.
Yeah, and I think organizations that are trying to stay ahead of the trend, Kevin, might think about, we might have a star for just 2 years. How can we get the next one? Backside of that, Kevin, is a lot of these star players are signing deals that are not extending to 4, 5, 6 years. You can't even do that anymore. So you get a guy for a couple years. What he wants to do is maximize his earning potential for 1 or 2 seasons, become a free agent again, and then look around the league where opportunities not only to win, but to also cash in. That's what's happening in today's game.
Now here's Smart after the miss from Goran Dragic. Walker finds Hayward. Celtics passing it around. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Smart. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. And now a 7-point Celtic lead.
And of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting a three. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Here's Hero. 5 points in the game. Outside Butler. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Brown. And Walker's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Williams is checked in for Boston. And Miami making a change here.
Looking now at some numbers for Kemba Walker. How the second half of the season has shaped up for him. He's around 14 points per game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
I think coaches appreciate a guy that comes in and knows how to run the offense with some intelligence. That's exactly what he does.
And it's really easy to appreciate Butler. I mean, especially how he just fends off contact on those difficult attempts.
Now here's Smart. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Here's Brown. He's got 13. Over Butler. Brown, good. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And love how assured Brown looks taking these shots. His mid-range game is on point. He's squaring up like that.
Here's Hero. He's got 5. Outside Butler. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters. And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Here's Nunn, guarded by Walker. Nunn passes to Hero. 6 on the shot clock. Butler against Brown. And it's Butler missing. Celtics leading by 9. Here's Walker. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Butler is just hard to guard inside. Really good at using his body to create contact against the defense at the basket.
The Heat have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Free throw, good Butler. And you look at Jimmy Butler. He's about 6'8", about 230 pounds. Great size on the wing.
And he keeps himself in tip-top shape. His strength, one thing I'm not sure the casual fan even recognizes.
The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. And so Butler nails both of them.
Well, they say players are made in the summertime, and that's Jimmy Butler's favorite time of year. He calls it grimy season, gets out in the country, and puts in that work.
Here's none. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Kicks it to Robinson. From deep three-point range, it's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Here's Hayward. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Hayward's got the lead up to 11 now for Boston.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Olynyk against Brown. Olynyk inside. That shot no good. And it's Boston the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks. They double team Walker. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And the Celtics with possession here. Hayward finds Walker. Yep, that one goes. Walker's got 25 points.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Here's none.
And the defensive prowess of Williams, just effective at altering shots and almost getting into the heads of shooters.
Kemba Walker firing on all cylinders for the Boston Celtics. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, you're in a good position here at the break. What do you tell your team to make sure they don't let up?
Well, I don't think it's about letting up or playing better, or it's just playing the right way. We just have to play good basketball. And we talked about it before the game. That's our goal going into the game. That doesn't change no matter what the score is. So that'll be the discussion at halftime.
Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We saw Kemba Walker lighting it up in the first half. He had 25 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. He had a very shaky performance in their last game, but it has not affected him at all tonight. What a tremendous first half he played. Taking a look at the Celtics, Shaq, what do you think?
I'm happy for Kemba Walker. I really am. You know, we've all seen the work he's put in. We knew coming out of college he had the heart of a champion. Now he has the complete game of a champion.
Kenny, what'd you think about Miami?
Well, they just didn't produce enough offense. I don't know if it's because they were expending so much energy on the defensive end, but clearly they have to take a look at this. What plays are we calling? And how can we improve that? And they have to do it fast, because if they don't, this game is going to run away from them.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And with the second half upon us, We'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Miami, they've got Jimmy Butler. Jones is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Robinson, and it's Nunn in at the 1 spot.
How about the awareness there from Butler? The D goes to sleep, and Jimmy finds the wide open man.
Stripped away. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Jones. A putback. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Walker. They double team Walker. Back to Brown. Clock at 6. Now the pass to Tice. Over Robinson. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Unloads from 13. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And that's 10 points for Butler.
Very steady in-between game there for Butler. You don't want to let him get too many alone.
Tice kicks to Hayward. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Jones. Butler passes to Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Adebayo's got 17 now.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 6. They double team Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hayward. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Nunn passes to Butler. Floats one. Rebound Boston. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Inside. Here's Brown. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I admire the energy that Brown plays with. So great at getting to the line.
Celtics have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. That free throw, no good.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive. As relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
And he sinks the second. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Nunn, guarded by Walker. Nunn passes to Butler. Shot clock at 5. No good from 18. Celtics leading by 8. Here's Hayward, and Hayward with the stuff.
And as a wing player, Hayward's just so good at attacking the basket. I think that's a big part of what makes him special. Doesn't take much of an opening for Hayward to make his move.
Pass to Butler. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
For Miami, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. Free throw, good Butler.
You know, and Butler wasn't a starter until midway through his second season. But since then, his minutes have gone up, and his productivity has gone way up.
Now, here's Walker. He's got 25. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Pass to Nunn. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Butler against Hayward. 5 on the clock. Robinson for 3. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. The Celtics making a switch here. Wanamaker's checked in. Now, here's Walker. He's tightly guarded. Passes it to Tice. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
That's good from Tice. And Miami making a change here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Heat trail by 11. Here's Nunn. He dishes it to Butler. From outside the arc. Here's Silva. A beautiful reverse layup.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Now, here's Tice. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Hayward outside. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Heat. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Silva, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
The Heat trail by 9. Here's Nunn. To the middle. Adebayo passes to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Hayward right side. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got assist number 5 here tonight.
A tough cover out there. You want to close out hard on Hayward, but you also have to respect his ability to take you off the bounce.
Here's Nunn over Walker. Nunn can't get it to fall. Tatum dishes to Walker. Back to Tatum. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Butler kicks to Robinson. The pass to Adebayo. Over Tatum. And Adebayo throws it down.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Craig. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Here's Nunn. Outside Robinson. Here's Adebayo. Walker with the rebound. Celtics leading by 8. And he uses the glass on the layup. Walker's got 4 this quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's none. Here's Adebayo. Rejected by Walker. One-on-one fast break. And it's Hayward. That time on the assist by Walker. And now a 12-point Celtic lead.
And we all know Walker can score, but he's also terrific at finding his teammates.
Good work there as it goes. He has 6.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Walker. Here's Wanamaker. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Friday, the New York Knicks coming to town, tipping off a homestand for them. And then on Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Here's none. Guarded by Walker. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. It's tipped. It's stolen by Tice. And Walker with a clear path to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway layup. Walker's got 31.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Now a timeout called by Miami. We've seen Kemba Walker really having a great game.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
Smart's checked in for Kemba Walker. Olenicki's checked in for the Heat. Iguodala comes in for Robinson. Here's none. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
A fantastic move right there. Just that quick little reverse layup.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One stop.
And that one misses. Player salary is obviously a large investment, Brent. What are some other investments that owners can make to help their team get better, either on the floor or off?
A massive one, Kevin, obviously, is in terms of your players' wellness and what it is that you're doing with your physical therapy staff, your strength and conditioning staff, because you want these guys available at the best and maximum potential physically that they can give you. A lot of teams, quite frankly, in the past couple of seasons, Kevin, looking into other ways, holistic therapies, mental approach that they can have mental wellness for their players as part of their programming. So teams that think you build some beautiful practice facility and just let the guys go bounce the ball around and shoot are absolutely missing.
Yes.
Yeah, they're missing the boat on what it is that their players require, need, and need to be complete as people.
Here's Tatum. The Heat knocking down the tray. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And how about that show of confidence from Tatum? He really excels at playing above the rim and taking that one home.
Here's none. Inside, Olynyk, and the dunk by Olynyk.
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. Olynyk has some lift.
Boston leading by 7. 1:51 left here in the third quarter. Tatum finds Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. 6 to shoot. Hayward outside in the corner. Tatum with it. 14 feet away. Bank shot, no good. The Heat trail by 7. Here's none. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the third. No good, shot missing. Boston's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to Wanamaker. Now Tice. And the whistle blow. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That is his first foul of the game. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Boston. And Miami making a change here. Here's Hayward. Goes back up. Butler with the steal. Iguodala right side. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Now here's Smart, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Good on the shot. Smart's got 5.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Gets the pass to Butler. Lays it up and banks it in. Butler's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And the quickness on the drive, Butler showing how lethal he is cutting to the basket.
Tatum with it. For the 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Celtics lead by 5. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. What separates great playmakers, as we know, Greg, is peripheral vision.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Williams is out there with Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's Butler. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
You just can't fall for Butler's shot fake. Once he has you up in the air, he is really skilled at drawing the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Butler nails both of them. And Boston has possession. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Smart kicks to Williams. Passes it to Hayward. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. 17 points for Gordon Hayward.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's Butler. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound. Hayward's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Brown kicks to Smart. Down low. Here's Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Boy, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul it.
The first one falls.
You know, he just plays with such tenacity on both ends. Williams is a rising talent who wants to prove he belongs.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 6-point game. And Smart over to help. Dragic kicks to Butler. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. 20 points for Jimmy Butler.
And you got to love seeing Butler pull up from here. His jumper is a big part of his offensive game.
Hayward outside. Pulls it up. And he overshot that one, missing.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper. Just unable to do so.
Here's Dragic. Got a hand on it, but he recovers it. The pass to Olynyk. And the shot is good.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
And here's Smart. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Goran Dragic. He misses the free throw. Jones checked in for Miami. Earl comes in for Andre Iguodala. And he's good on the second.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
Hero passes to Butler. The dish to Dragic. To tie it up. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Smart. And the layup's good off the glass.
And this is where Smart's at his best, being aggressive, going towards the rim.
Dragic against Smart. Baseline J on the way. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Dragic.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Brown outside. And Brown throws it down hard.
And just awesome speed from Brown, blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
Dragic against Smart. Poked away, and it goes out of bounds. That went off Dragic. And the Celtics making a change here. Walker's checked in. Heat also with the sub. Adebayo's checked in. Celtics leading by 4. Knocked away. Walker's shot is off.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And it's so easy to admire Jimmy Butler. I mean, creative at making the D hit him there on the way up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so Butler nails both of them.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens was talking about with his players. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but you can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Good. And that's now 33 points for Walker.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Hero passes to Dragic. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Adebayo, no good. It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Williams against Adebayo. Here's Walker. Good. The nice assist for Williams. And now a 6-point Celtic lead.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Dragic with it. He's picked up by Walker. Dragic against Walker. To the inside. Here's Williams, and it's slammed in by Williams.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Butler after the basket by Boston. Now here's Walker. Pass to Hayward. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Hayward's got 19 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Outside Dragic. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
Cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Walker dishes to Hayward. Brown with it. Butler covering. It's deflected. Head shot off. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Hayward looking over the floor. Dishes it to Williams. That's a two-pointer from Walker. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And Jones slams it in.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Outside Williams. He kicks it to Williams. Brown outside. Boston, no good that time either.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
You know, Butler's really developed that jump shot over time. Just an incredibly lethal shooter.
Here's Walker. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Launches a three, and it's Brown that time on the assist by Walker. Brown's got 6 in the quarter.
You would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Timeout called, the Heat. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Kemba Walker.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And at last, he gets a little redemption. You know, it's been several games since he's been at his best. He's really been having a tough time. Now, here's Adebayo. Defended by Tice. And Jones slams it home.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Brown, good.
And you got to love how seriously Brown takes his ability to score. He has the green light to fire from just about anywhere on the court.
Here's Nunn. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Celtics leading by 7. Walker the pass to Tice. Outside Tatum. Pass to Walker. Launches it. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game. And they double up Butler. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 21.
No doubt that Butler continues to improve his passing. An excellent playmaker, really wants to make his teammates better.
Now, here's Tice. In the corner, it's Hayward. Outside Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Celtics lead by 8.
And you've seen good instincts. Tatum gets buckets. His game is polished.
Here's Nunn, guarded by Walker. Nunn can't get it to fall. Boston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Smart, wide open, he fires. From outside, off the mark. The Heat trail by 8. Outside, Robinson. The Heat need to get a shot off. And there it is for him. Jones has got 6 here in this quarter.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team, Greg.
Outside, Walker. Hayward outside. 1:49 left in the game. The shot's good.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight, Kevin. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Butler goes in over Hayward. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 26 points for Butler. That's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Celtics. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Smart. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Now, here's Tatum. Passes to Walker. Back to Tatum. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away. You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Now here's Walker. That one drops for him. Walker's got 37.
Well, that play never gets old, Kevin. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They trail by 9. 44 seconds left in the fourth. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Williams is checked in for Jason Tatum. Jimmy Ojale comes in for Gordon Hayward. Green is checked in for Marcus Smart. And it's Edwards in for Walker. Here's Nunn. Edwards defending. Nunn can't get it to fall.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Now here is Hill. For 3, Olynyk. Rebound by Williams. Here is Edwards. So we see Boston get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what